We'll be creating some labels for a Victoria's Secret theme favor bags. Now, I already have a video uploaded, I think like maybe a year ago. You'll see it right here at the very top of your screen, or you'll see the link in the description. That first video were the same bags, but it was SVG. It was just cuts. This time, I'm going to create a print and cut. It's much easier, a little bit faster. Just the wording will be print and cut. Let's go ahead and start and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead on Design Space. We're going to go ahead and click on Images. In the search box, your upper right corner, we're going to type in circle, and I'm going to type in scallop. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on filter, and I'm going to click on free. And this is the circle, or this one. I'm going to click on this one. Once you click on your image, you'll see them on the bottom of the screen, insert images. Now I'm going to duplicate this image, but I'm going to go to layers panel, click on the shadow, which I'm not using, and just click delete from your keyboard. Or click on the black shadow, unlock it, and then you can ungroup it, and then you retrieve it, and then you click on the X. It's easier, just click on the layers panel and click on right here, delete here, or from your keyboard. Now, the first circle will be 6 by 2. Why 6 by 2? Because this will be on top of the bag to cover the wording, because the bag already comes with a wording, so we need this one just to cover that wording. Now, let's go ahead to your layers panel, and you'll notice it says cut. This will be a cut. It's an SVG. So let's go ahead and change the color. Click on the image in between line type and fill. Click on that teal box, which is the color and box that identifies the image you just clicked on. And let's give it a pink, but I'm going to change it to a darker pink. It's just a guide for me to know what color I'm cutting. Okay, that's the first one. Next, the second one will be placed on top of this one, but this time I'm just going to go ahead and size it this way. Just put it like this. And it will be just like this. An example, right? If you want a little bit wider, a little bit taller, that'll be just fine. Now this one, I'm going to change it to a lighter pink. Again, same technique. Click on your image, go in between line type and fill, and let's change it to a lighter pink. This will be the print and cut, so I want it light. I want it a little bit lighter. Okay, that will work for me. Now we're going to get our wording. Let's go ahead and click on text. And the name is Ray, but she wants a S. And then she wants secrets instead of secret. Okay. Next, we're going to go ahead and choose the font, whatever font you'll be comfortable with, whatever font you like. I'm using the Floridian. So we're going to click on the name, click on your left-hand side where it says fonts. And then what I like to do, instead of searching one by one, since I already know the name of the font, I'll just type it in and it'll automatically come up. If you don't know the name of the font, well, then you just scroll whatever font you want to use. So once it changed, I want the wording to be this color. So I'm just going to click on the text, go in between line type and fill, that black box, which identifies the image you just clicked on, the color. I'm going to click on this color, the darker one. And next, I'm going to go ahead and place it in here, unlock it, and let's place it here. Once you place it there, right, you're going to go ahead and highlight the entire, both images, go up on your banner, click on align and center. And we can lock it so it won't move. Okay. even though it will move, even though you lock it. Okay, with that highlighted, clicked on, you just go ahead to your layers panel at the very bottom. Well, before you go to the bottom, look at your layers panel. You see the text, it's cut. And you see the light circle, which we stretched it out. It's a cut. Go to the bottom. We click on attach. Wait, not attach. I'm sorry, guys. Let's undo, because what it does is it would attach to the same color as your circle. Highlight, and let's just go ahead and click on flatten image. Okay, once you do that, these are your cutouts. It'll be just like that. Look at your layers panel. You see the flattened one, which is this one, and then you see the cut. Once you're done, go ahead right here on your banner. Click on the machine you'll be using. I'm using my maker today. And then we're going to go ahead and click on make it. Now, I'm making 10 of them, but I can only fit 5 on the print and cut. Project copies 5. I want to fill up my 8.5 by 11. The allowable size on Design Space is 6.75 by 9.25. Those measurements, you have to fit it in the 8.5 by 11. You cannot change the 8.5 by 11. If you go right here on your left hand side, you can't change your material size. You have to use the 8.5 by 11. The box, the black box around your images, that's a registration mark. You need the registration mark in order for the machine to recognize what it'll be cutting. If for any reason you don't see the registration mark and it's a print and cut, you will have to contact Cricut because there's a problem. Now, for the second image, you don't see the registration mark here. Why? Because this is not a print and cut. You'll see right here. It's a cut right here. And this is the print and cut. You won't see your registration marks. Now, what you want to do, if you want to save some cardstock, you can just go ahead and change the size. And I'm going to put it 8.5 by 11, and all 5 of them fit on the 8.5 by 11. Once you do that and you're ready to cut, click on the print and cut, click continue. Let's wait for the computer to recognize the machine you selected on your canvas. We're going to go ahead and click on send to printer. You're going to choose the printer you'll be using. Wait, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, for the add bleed, you want to leave it on because it'll extend the ink on your images for then your machine to cut to whatever white border it might have. And then you go ahead and click on print. Once you print, you go to your material, you set your material. On the maker, it does not have a knob for you to choose your material. It's all on your computer. So if you're using vinyl, you don't have to choose the cardstock. I get a lot of questions. People asking me, well, why did you choose that paper? Why did you don't use this? Because if I'm using, like mine, I'm using 100-pound white cardstock. If I'm using 100-pound white cardstock, why will I choose premium vinyl? It's pretty simple. It says it here. You set your material. So what I do is click on heavy cardstock. Once you have that print, the pressure, I'll leave it the same. I'll stick my printout on my 12 by 12 mat. Load it to your machine. Make sure your machine has your fine blade on clamp B. Once you click on the flashing button, which is to load, you'll see the instruction number 4, step number 4, fast mode. I do not choose fast mode because it has a little bit of intricate cuts. All those little circles, so I leave it the way it is. Next, you click on the flash and go button, which is the one in the middle. Once that cuts, release it, go on to the next step. You can use glitter cardstock, you can use regular cardstock. This one I'm using, again, 100-pound cardstock. Same technique. You already have it as default. Let's say you're using glittered poster board. When I use glittered heavy cardstock, I put it on poster board. Let's say you do have glittered cardstock. What you do is Go to the arrow. You click on it, of course, right? Go to the arrow. Click on that arrow, and then you go ahead and you can change it to poster board. Leave it the same, and I do not use the fast mode because of the intricate cuts. Once you do that, once you cut all of your images, I'll see you guys back at the table so we can start assembling the favor bags. Now that we're back at the table, we have the bags, we have the cutouts, and we have the print and cut cutouts with the name. I have some 3D glue dots, and I have some bows, and my glue gun. I'm just gonna go ahead and make one so you guys can see. I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing the glue dots. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and place 3 dots, each corner and in the middle. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of the cutouts, and just place it on the bag, measure it, and then peel off the backing and just go ahead and place it on top. Okay, once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and grab the glue gun, add some glue. Let me make this one because I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up. Just grab the second one. This is for the back because we're going to make them double-sided. Just add the glue dots. This is pretty simple and it's really fast. What it takes time is just to, I think, maybe create it and cut them. But the rest is pretty much straightforward, easy. You don't even have to put them on here. Just put them on here. What I like to just put these first, make these first, and then I'll go ahead and place them here. Okay, our glue gun is ready. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add some glue right all over it. Decent amount of glue. And we're just gonna go ahead and place it on top. Press it down. And then the other side. Then let's grab our bows. Okay, we have the 4 bows. Add a little bit of glue. Place it right here in the corner. Next, a little bit of glue. And then we'll do the same for the other side. And that is pretty much it. These make great favor bags, even for bachelorette or sweet 16, any type of birthday celebration. Add the glue. Okay, we have it ready. I'll just go ahead and finish these later on and post a picture right at the end of the video. Let's open the bag. Okay, there is the bag. Okay, there's the bag, front and back. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And as usual, happy crafting.